back with another video. It's your boy Clay Winsky, man. As you can see in the title or thumbnail, I'm gonna give y'all my experience on a renting program, and we gonna go to check stub, how long I was there, why I left, and in conclusion, I'm gonna give my advice on what y'all think y'all should do. You feel me? So make sure just watch the whole video, man, because I don't want y'all to skip ahead and y'all be confused and miss the context of certain things and shit. Like, just watch the whole video. I'm gonna try my best not to make this video long, but we gonna go everything. I'm gonna show y'all most of my check sales from the time I started to the time I left, and really just, you know, break everything down to the best of my abilities and help you all understand, and maybe get y'all jobs, you know, another potential job that y'all want to go to and shit. So mind you, I ain't been with this company, disclaimer, I ain't been with this company for like almost over a year now. Yeah, I left in 2023, it's gonna be in 2025. So I think in like November of 2025, it will make 2 years that since I ain't been with that company. So yeah, man, just make sure y'all hit a like, man, because a like help me out, man, help a brother out, bro, because it pushes it pushes out to other truckers and other YouTubers and that needs this or just want to see these type of things. One thing about me, bro, I'm gonna try to be transparent as fuck on this channel, bro. I try to motivate y'all and be transparent as fuck on this channel. So let's get into it, man. First things first, the company I was working for, because I got a lot of comments in my last video about the how I went broke, how I made over 120K and went broke. First things first, like, the company I was working for was called Maybach International Group. They relocated in Elgin, Illinois. They used to be in Alsip, but I guess they got a new terminal. Now they, you know, invested in their shit and they got a new terminal in Elgin. I ain't never been there. I don't know how it look. I don't know how big the facility is. It's just, based off the pictures from what I've seen, it looked pretty fucking big. What type of program I was with them? I was with the renting program. They had like 3 programs. They had the, you know, the lease purchase. They had a company driver, and they had the renting. I was part of the renting. Long story short, the best way I could describe the renting program is I moved like a company driver. I had the responsibilities like a company driver, but I got paid like an owner operator, which basically means, like, you know how the company driver, if something happened wrong with the truck, all you gotta do is dial a phone call and this and that the third and X, Y, and Z, then the company take care of it. That's how it was. But I also had the benefit of getting paid like a damn owner operators, because I was getting like owner operator money or lease purchase money. So yeah, so that's just that. Then so like it was like the best of both worlds for me, you know. And mind you, like, when I started with this company, I started in May of 2022. So I'm a fresh driver. I got my license at the end of 2021, like December of 2021. So I think I was like driving like 3 months at the time, 3-4 months at the time. So I was still fresh. I was still getting my feet wet in this little truck and shit. So that's that. So I was a part of the renting program. I left Prime, because fuck Prime. I'm going to do another video about that, why I don't really like Prime Inc. But I did. I left Prime, went with them, and boom, that's where it all started, man. They flew me. I had to get a plane to Miami. They had a brand new truck, a Peterbilt, brand new, one of them little Peterbilts and shit. And boom, now we finna get, that was the start of my journey. Now we finna get to the check stub part. I'm finna show y'all, like, from start to finish, bro. Like, start to finish. Boom. As you can see, May 2022. Alright, boom. I ain't gonna show my first check stub because I legit only did one load for that. So, and the way I got paid with them was 75-25. So I kept 75% of the gross, and they kept the other 25. So the only thing I had to pay for was fuel, the rent, how much they charged me to rent the truck, and tolls. So, and just for quick reference, bro, I know I said I was just lowballing that shit in my last video, like, oh yeah, I made 120. I just put over 100K because I didn't want to be specific, but, like, bro, I grossed over, like, my tax lady that did my shit. She said I made around like 166,000. So mind you, and that was like last year at 2023. I can't remember how much I made my first year with them because it was so fucking long ago. But my last year, she said I grossed around like 166K, which means, in the way I operate, like I said, if you remember about my last video, how I said I just took weeks off at a time. Like, bro, if I stayed consistent that whole year, bro, I could have easily grossed over 100K. Because once you finna see how much I gross, as you can see right here in this first one, bro, like, I was grossing so much. And just a disclaimer, like, I know y'all gonna look at this shit like, damn, how the hell you driving all this in 1 week? He must be like, bro, if you know, you know. I drove for a foreign company. I'm not finna snitch on them, but it's like one of those things. Like, come on now, let's be real, bro. Like, let's put two to two together. I'm not finna, go out my way to explain some shit. And I'm a C student. You feel me? I wasn't the smartest or the brightest in the classroom, but it's like I can put two to two together. So if you're looking at some of these check stubs, and be like, how the hell you doing all this in 1 week? And like, bro, put two to two together. So, all right, cool. So now we got all that shit out the way. Let's get into the juicy part. The money on. All right, cool. So this is my second load, as you can see. I did Missouri to Texas, Texas to Tennessee, Tennessee to South Carolina, South Carolina to New Mexico. 1,400, 1,300, 1,400, 5,000. Boom. I grossed 9,200. 9,200. I netted 7,000 that week. But the way I spent on fuel and rent, bro, my rent was so fucking high. Mind you, like I said, I know y'all thinking, like, damn, Clay, why your rent so fucking high? Bro, I was still new. As we get deeper into this video and deeper into the check stubs, as I start to pay attention and start understanding things more, I start making moves and shit. So let's keep that in mind. So yeah, I had a brand new 2020. So I had the latest truck, the latest Peterbilt at the time of that year, because I was in 2022. So, and I had a brand new 2022. So they was taxing my ass on that damn truck. I love that truck too. I'm gonna try to find a video and put that bitch up in here, but I love that truck, bro. It was a good truck. But I had a 2022 Peterbilt, I think 579. I think that's what it's. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. But as you can see, I grossed 9,200. This is proof. 9,200. Boom. Fuel, rent, I left for 22. All right, boom. All right, next check. This is the next week. And if you see these, this is like the month. If you see the dates, 5/16, 5, that is the month and the day of that month. So obviously May is the 5th month out of the year. So 5/16, 5/17, 5/20. So I bet. So boom, 1,300, 5,000, 2,400. New Mexico to Arizona. What is CA? I can't remember what state is CA, but I'm assuming CA, whatever CA to Minnesota, Minnesota to Ohio. Boom, 9,600. I netted 7,400. Then after everything taken out in my ACH, which I can't remember what the fuck that was, but my ACH, boom, 2,800. Mind you, bro, I'm 22. I'm 22, 23. Bro, I'm seeing this shit hit my account, bro. I started at White Castles. I'm from Chicago. I started at White Castles, bro. So I went from making $200 checks, barely like $300 checks. I didn't go straight from White Castles to trucking, but obviously I had other jobs before that. But just thinking about where I started, bro, and I'm going from 200 to barely 300, not even like 400. 400 was a great week for me at White Castles. I'm making double that, triple that. So boom, all right, cool. So I'm gonna speed run through this, but just give y'all like more, All right, boom. Third check, July, 7.5, 7.7, 7.8. I made 30. Texas to North Dakota, 3,100. Minnesota to Wisconsin, 1,200. Wisconsin to Maine? No, I don't know. I can't remember. But boom, that's another thing. Gross, 7,200 netted, 5,000. Fuel, rent, I left for 2,000. That's for 2,000. Boom. All right, cool. So, damn, I forgot where I was at. Okay, 2,000. Next check after that, New York to Wisconsin, North Dakota to, Minnesota to Georgia, 8,700. This is like, look at this shit. That's 3 straight. Look how much I grossed each week within that month. Boom. Then what's this? This is my third check that month. Boom, 66 netted my rent. Now they didn't take out the fuel for whatever reason, which is okay, which is cool. I can't remember. Like I said, that shit was like 2 years ago, and the amount of loads I did from, bro, I could barely remember the load I did last week, to be honest. So it's like, all right, fast forward. I'm gonna show y'all everything. Like, I'm gonna try to show my best to show y'all everything. I ain't trying to make this video too fucking long. So, but I'm gonna show y'all the average weeks, the okay weeks, maybe in the terrible weeks and shit like that. So, Wisconsin, Missouri, 1,400. Missouri to Iowa, 1,000. Wisconsin to Mississippi, 2,700. Louisiana to Florida is 2,100. I gross 72. So you see all the expenses: fuel, rent, ACH, and stuff like that. I was left with 1,600. Now around this time, okay, cool. Now around this time, this is when I start. Like I said, I went more in depth about how they took me out. My last truck, like I got tired of that. This was around that phase when they was like, they starting to like swap me out of trucks. Then they threw me in this piece of shit, right? This when I said like, oh yeah, they threw me in truck and none of the electricity shit worked. So I took my shit to fucking to the dealership because I couldn't eat. I couldn't do nothing, bro. Like I couldn't do shit on that truck. This was the truck they threw me in. Long story short, I was sitting for like 2 weeks in a damn hotel because the dealership was taking all day. Then they threw me in another shitty truck. Look at that, bro. The whole fucking front end missing, bro. Then as you can see, you see these like, look, you see 8,800, 250. Like I was barely like, I wasn't even doing shit. Like it was just a terrible time. But I'm gonna show y'all. Boom, like I was barely moving, bro, because it was just so much issues and other shit. I think around like the middle of November, that's when like shit get up track. Cause let me see, that's when I was barely doing loads. Like this one, like shit was like really bad. Like it was just hard. It was just hard for them to find load. Cause that's why I think like the market was just fucking terrible. And like I said, like the way they get their shit, I'm not sure. They got their own dispatch team, but I'm not sure they got their own fucking, contract freight and this and that, the third. I think they compete with everybody else. And, during that time, that's when, like, rates was real low. Everybody undercutting everybody just to get a fucking load and rates dropping and brokers just, So, that's really that. So, I think I started getting back on track around, like middle November. Let me see. Oh, yeah, see, because Illinois. Because I remember because I was at home a lot of time during that period. So I was in Illinois, Pennsylvania to Maine. I think that's Maine to Minnesota. 7,800. Boom. All right, check after that. As you can see, boom, I brought home 1,500. You see everything right there. Rent. Oh, and see, that's why I said I swapped trucks because I wanted a cheaper truck. You see the rent, $850. I wanted a cheaper truck because I'm like, bro, ain't no way in hell y'all waxing me $1,500 a week for this truck. That's $6,000 a month, bro. On top of the cut y'all getting, I said, bro, I know damn well this truck payment or wherever the fuck y'all got these trucks from, y'all not paying $6K a month for it. So y'all pocketing hella extra change and shit. You feel me? So that's when, I got them. I got a older truck. So boom. Then the week after that, 6,300. I grossed. I netted 49, and all my expenses taken out, I was still left for 22. So boom. This week we get to December. I grossed 9,600 by myself. I'm not doing team driving, none of that. I'm driving by myself. Look at that. 96. I netted 74. Boom. Fuel, I spent 2,700. And the list goes on. You see the total. I pocketed 3,700. I almost brought home $4,000 that week, bro. That shit is crazy. This one I was like a fresh, probably like 23. Yeah, because my birthday August 31st. So this was like a fresh 23 of me. Boom. Then the week after that, boom, 1,200. And the week after that, fucking 2,200. You can pause it if I'm going too fast for y'all because I'm gonna speed up because I'm already at like 15 minutes of this shit. Boom. January, I took a lot of time off. Like I said, you see these gaps. Like, damn, I only got one load in January. I did Ohio. I did Illinois to Ohio to Tennessee to Texas, South Carolina to Alabama, and Alabama to New York, bro. Y'all see how much I made? Y'all see how much I pocketed, bro? Like, I was really just, like I said, the way I used to run, I used to just live life, bro. I just live life. I make my bag and take weeks off at a time, bro. I ain't worked it 1 week that whole January. Yeah, that whole January, I worked that whole week. I ain't worked 1 week. I just took a lot of time, and they didn't trip because while I was working, I did I wasn't no average driver. I was above average driver. So, you know, I got like special treatment in a certain sense. You feel me? They took care of me because I was able to put in the work. It wasn't like they was not one of them companies like they just take advantage of their drivers and shit. I feel like at least with me they didn't. So at least I can't speak for everybody else. So boom, we in February. Look at that, another check stub. Look at this shit. Like boom, the week after that, bro, 3,200. Minnesota to Kentucky, Kentucky to Florida, Florida to Georgia, Georgia, New Jersey, PA, Pennsylvania to Louisiana. Boom, 8,600. 8,600. Like I kept 3,200. 32 fucking hundred. So yeah, let me see. I'm gonna just speed up, and this is like I said, like it just fluctuates. You see this 90. I bring home 900. Next week, after that, I'm coming home from Illinois. 9 times out of 10, you see me start from Illinois, that means I was coming back from home. Boom, 7,700. Then boom, Ohio, Illinois. 9 times out of 10, it was just, like. And this was, I think, around the time when I started getting frustrated because it was like every time, because I wanted to come home more often, as you can see, like. Every time I wanted to come home, I had to take a shitty ass load because it wasn't no Lowe's pan. It wasn't no Lowe's pan at all. Then we get to April. Like, it's just boom. Like I said, I'm the speed run through this shit at this point. Let me see. Illinois, South, North Carolina. You starting to notice, like you starting to see Illinois more often because like I said, I just wanted to be home. Because it was like, bro, I had driver fatigue. I had OTR fatigue. That's not an actual term, but I just made that shit up because I was just so fucking tired of fucking just being OTR. I'm missing out on a lot of shit because I'm making money. And at that point, I had to find like a good work-life balance. Money cool and all. Granted, we do everything for money, but that's why I said this would be me being young and done with my money. If I was just saving my money, like if I had that mindset that I have now, if I had that shit back then, I'd be up so much money for real right now, bro. So let me see. But yeah, you get the gist of it, bro. Like it's the same. Like when it was good, it was great. When it was okay, it was decent. When it was bad, it was terrible, bro. It was bad, it was terrible. Damn. The shit goes on, bro. You can see, boom. 2,100. Illinois again. Y'all starting to see Illinois more often. Boom. Fucking Ohio, Oklahoma, 2,600. 2,200. Like the shit goes on. Then that's when they threw me in that new, Kenworth. Then I hit a deer. I ended up fucking up the deer. Now, long story short, you don't see November. I stopped working with them at the middle of November, towards the end of November, and December I didn't work at all. I just took time off. So I took that whole November and December. I took the whole December off because I wasn't doing no winter driving. And they was cool with that. And I told them like it was just on some other shit. Like I just wanted to be home with my family. It was just I had a whole bunch of personal issues. Now, last year, bro, I made over 106. I grossed over 166. Well, I grossed around. No, I think she said I grossed around 100. No, I grossed 166,000. But like I said, bro, imagine if I ain't take those weeks off, bro. And y'all could do the math y'all could do the math yourselves on how much I grossed that month of each month. I'm not finna go too in depth with that shit. So y'all just, if y'all want to take the time to pause the video and go back and edit all that shit up and chop all that shit up, y'all can do that. But as you can see, ain't no cap in my rap, man. Hit a like for the transparency, bro. Hit a like from the transparency. Y'all could at least do that for me. So yeah, man. So my conclusion with this shit, and what do I recommend? Do I recommend should you work for the company? Yeah, they're a good company, but you gotta really put in the work for it, bro. You don't think you finna just go out here and be lazy and do the bare fucking minimum and expect to be bringing home the checks I'm bringing home or bringing home the money I was bringing home, bro. As you can see, I'm doing the 4 or 5 loads a week, bro. Pushing myself, bro. I'm burning myself out, bro. But you know, we do all this shit for money, because you know that's the reason we're trucking, fuck, because of the money. But that's why I said that's when like the work-life balance gotta, you know, come into play and things of that nature. So I say work for them. Like I said, I'm not sure what they changed since I left. I know last time I checked, when I got there, they required 3 months of OTR experience. But now last time I checked, they require a minimum of 1 year experience. So all y'all new drivers that's, you know, new, like you need at least 1 year. Last time I checked, like I said, they might have reverted it back, or they might have made it harder for them. Like they might made their barrier to entry to get in like way fucking harder. So it's just that, like, look at the reviews of the company, bro. Look at the reviews. Like, hold on, I'm gonna actually look at a review now. Let me see. Boom. All right, this person said, pretty good company to work for, and this was 5 months ago. Pretty good company to work for so far. Been here for 2 months. I rent the truck. As long as you're willing to put in some hard work, you can make $2,000, $3,500 a week. Take home $10.99. I was on $10.99, and bro, he's not telling no truth. I mean, he's not telling no lie. You feel me? Look, I just showed y'all proof of this shit, bro. $2,000, $3,500 a week. If you're willing to work hard, put in some hard work, bro. You have to work hard, bro. You're gonna have to drive, bro. You gonna have to do the drives and drive the hours that, you know, a regular job. Like, man, nah, fuck that, bro. I ain't finna do that, bro. Shut the fuck down. Shut the fuck up, then. Like, really, like, it really is. All these people that complain that they don't make money is because they are lazy. I've seen those drivers and talked to them. Work hard and get paid big boy money. If you're not willing to put in the time, don't come here, or else you will be posting that this company scam hard workers. I encourage you to come here. Facts. It's facts. Like, bro, if like the same shit I said, bro, if you willing to drive, bro, you really put in that hours and time and make the sacrifices of missing home time, missing out on certain events, parties, all that extra shit. You feel me? Even though parties and shit ain't really, you missing out on parties ain't gonna fucking kill you, bro, because it's a fucking party at the end of the day. It's gonna be parties everywhere. But long story short, bro, if you're willing to make those sacrifices and just do the things that need to be done to get ahead and put yourself in a better position, do this shit, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with making sacrifices to put yourself in a better position. You know, that's one of the main things of life, bro. You feel me? So put in a hard work, bro. Another thing, like, I'm not sure, like I said, a lot of things affects the money in the trucking industry, your location, your dispatchers, and things like that. So don't assume, or you can assume like you'll make that, because you got to think about like the ports closing, the port workers on strike right now. You know, then you got the whole DOT shit. They finna fight. They got at least 150,000 truck drivers that they're gonna strip their license away from you. I'm gonna put Mother Trucker News up here. I'm gonna put him up there somewhere. Like, you could look at that video, like, he basically saying, like, everybody that got, like, the failed drug test or refused to take drug test, they get, like, everybody that got on file with that, they go strip their license away. So that's, like, over 150 truckers gone just like that. And plus, like, the port workers and shit, and they strike, how long they gonna be on strike for? Like, man, like, you know, everything matters in trucking, bro. Like, everything, if you thinking nothing not gonna affect you in trucking, you're wrong, because we're part of the engine. We're multiple pieces of the engine, you know, that help the country move, bro. Just how port workers are very important, because they handle everything before we get on land, and we're the second line of, you know, that, you know, get everything to the stores, distribution centers and shit. So just take that in consideration before you decide to go there too, like, because you don't know how that shit gonna affect you. Because it's like I said, like, one of the reasons I left, because it's like when times was bad, it was terrible, bro. Like, it was times I was sitting and just doing loads and shit, like waiting for loads, bro, like for 2-3 days waiting for load. Like, I'm just sitting here not like wasting time and shit. So then once I do get load, I had to hurry up and make it to the shipper before they close, and it was just a whole lot of extra shit. I just got tired of dealing with that shit. I just wanted something more routine and more consistent. I didn't like the unpredictability. Like this company, I know before I drop off my current load, they already have me a reload. So now it's like, as I like shit like that. I like to know where I'm going, where I'm heading, so I could properly plan. I could properly take my break. I could properly, like, you know, do everything. It's hard building a life, or a stable life, a security life, when, you know, 1 week I'm bringing home 37. Another week I'm bringing home 2. Another week I'm bringing home maybe 9. Sometime another week I might go back to 12. Like, it's too much of a gap difference. You feel me? Like 1 week I should be bringing home like an extra $2,000 home. The next week I'm bringing home like $1,000 less. You feel me? It's just too much of a gap and fluctuation with this shit, bro. And yeah, bro, that's why I left. Like, me, like, I'm with this company. I found a company that works for me. I'm happy with. I'm under this lease purchase program. I still make good money with. You feel me? I'm happy, and I still get to come home when I need to come home. There's no issue for me going. Like, for me, when I want to come home, I'm not taking no hit on my no pay cut, or I'm not going out of my way just to get home and shit. So, and these are things I'm grateful and happy that I came across this company. So it's like, it's things of that nature. So I say, if you're willing to put in the work and do what you have to do what you want to do, go for it, bro. Look at the reviews. Like I said, they do company, they do renting, they do leasing. The end goal is you just gotta figure out what you want to do, bro. Like, you don't want to be renting forever. Me personally, like, I want to own my own truck someday. Or you can just do renting, stack up your money, and go buy your own truck. It's different. It's a whole bunch of different paths you could take to put yourself in a better position. It's all about what you're willing to do and what's your plan in this trucking industry and shit. But that's really it, man. If y'all really like the transparency, y'all really just like the video, just how informative I was, man, just make sure y'all hit a like, because when y'all hit a like, y'all help me out, y'all help the other people's out, because it lets YouTube know that y'all fucking with the content, and they go push it out to other truckers and just other people that want to know certain things and shit, bro. So yeah, man, I'm just grateful, man. Like, Winsky boys, Winsky girls, everybody subscribe, man. I really appreciate y'all and love y'all to death, man. I'm trying to grow a community in this trucking industry and just share all the ins and outs and just be transparent with y'all as much as possible, bro. I just showed y'all, like, what, I don't know, like at least 10 to 20 check stubs, bro. How much I made over the last couple years and shit. And, I ain't blur shit out. So, but yeah, man, you just gotta find a good work-life balance, bro. So stay tuned for the next vid, man. I forgot a vlog that I'm gonna drop soon. I was really finna drop this video. I was gonna drop this video after I dropped the vlog, but that video was doing so well. I had so many like questions and just comments and shit. I was like, man, let me just push this out before the vlog. So, man, stay in tune for that, man. So, like I said, man, I really appreciate y'all, man. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop your comments and thoughts down below, man. So, peace. See you for the next one.